All right, guys, welcome back to another episode. I am thrilled to be broadcasting to you guys live from the San Fernando Alien Con. This is an event that I heard about on the radio a couple years ago, and I'm just excited to be here. I connected to Snide Clive, the Minuteman, host of Extraterrestrial Radio.
Ahoy, space travelers.
Thanks, Clive. But despite, my mishaps on the plane on my way here to Los Angeles, I made it, and we're not actually coming to you from inside the San Fernando Alien Con. We're broadcasting from the parking lot. We're in Snide Clive's RV.
Yes, indeed. It seems that even at the San Fernando Alien Con, some of the discoveries that we were bringing were going to be just too mind-blowing for them.
Yeah, and they also said something about your warrants that you currently have out for you in Los Angeles. So I think that's why our passes were revoked.
Well, as the saying goes, well-behaved space travelers seldom make contact with extraterrestrial life forms.
Okay, and just we were emailing back and forth trying to set this up, and you never really explained what you did. What are the warrants for?
Well, to put it bluntly, a couple years back, I discovered some alien technology being sold by a local store, and I didn't want it to fall in the wrong hands, so I drove my UDO here. That's my unregistered driving object. It's my RV. Into the storefront and liberated the merchandise into my backpack.
Okay, what kind of store was it?
It was an Apple store.
Okay, and do you have the devices?
Well, upon further inspection, they turned out to be a new product called the iPod Nano, and I don't think that they actually were alien in nature.
Okay, so you stole iPods from the Apple store.
Yes, and I guess conforming to your Earth morality, that's, I guess, considered wrong.
Okay, it's honestly kind of a relief. Just based on your voice and the way you look, I honestly thought it was going to be something much, much worse.
No, I've never been charged with anything worse.
Okay, I really don't like that you emphasize the word charged there, but we're just going to keep pressing forward. A lot of your guys' feedback.
My feedback?
No, I'm talking to the listeners. Has been that I've been a little bit too uptight. I've been kind of a stick in the mud with guests. I guess it's just because I have a certain way that I want the podcast to go, especially now that I'm trying to use the podcast for good. And so in the interest of that, I'm going to really make an effort to be more laid back, more relaxed, let my guests have some leeway today, and try to inform you guys about this subculture of alien explorers in the U.S.
Well, that is just wonderful, and I'm so excited to share with you this amazing panel of extraterrestrial experts that we have gathered today.
Okay, great. Are we meeting them somewhere, or are they going to join us? Are they going to come to the RV? Or?
Oh no, they've been waiting in the bathroom this whole time.
Are you serious? I mean, this RV is not very big. It's kind of tiny, and it's like 100 degrees in here.
Guys, you can come out now. It's time for the panel.
Jesus Christ, it's hotter than Burt Reynolds in there.
I don't feel so good.
All right, well, sit down, guys. Come on, gather around. The couch might be a little bit soggy, but it doesn't matter. Just sit down.
How you doing? The name's Georgina Clovis. Nice to make your acquaintance.
Hi, Georgina. Nice to meet you.
Chismond Fledgling.
Excuse me?
My name.
Oh, well, nice to meet you, too.
Snide Clive, do you have anything to give me for this headache?
Yeah, I think I have a jar of some alien goo that was sold to me by a local neighborhood child the other day.
I don't know about that.
No, it's right here.
Okay, that looks like it's a jar of poop.
Here, Chismond, you can have one of my parliaments if you want. Hey, I forgot to ask. You mind if I smoke in
Georgina,
here?
anything for you, my darling?
I told you to stop calling me that.
No, I just think I need to just sit down for a second and collect my thoughts.
Well, you guys may notice that Professor Arnold hasn't joined us yet, but rest assured I have in writing that Professor Arnold of the UCLA Department of Aleontology will be joining us for this roundtable discussion. So I think we can just get started, and then he will join
Oh
us.
wow, okay.
I don't care about Professor Arnold. He ain't seen what I seen when it comes to aliens.
And what have you seen, Georgina?
I was abducted. I was deconstructed. My whole life was erupted.
Well, why don't you tell us what happened? You said you were abducted?
Well, I was used to be the lead provisioner and head cretin of a local slot machine parlor, and one night after closing time, I was cleaning out the dog traps we have in front of the store.
Did you say dog traps? Like for stray dogs?
Any kind.
And what kind of traps were they?
Smashing.
And what purpose did they serve?
I mean, what purpose does a cathedral serve? What purpose does the Mona Lisa serve? Look, can I get back to my story about my abduction?
Yes, yeah, of course.
So I'm cleaning out the dog traps, and this bright white light shines above me, and suddenly I find myself floating above the air, and I come to in what seems to be the laboratory of a spacecraft with lots of little aliens all around me.
What did they look like?
They looked a lot like the dogs from the traps after they were smashed in the traps. But anyway, they all looked very bored with themselves. And even though I couldn't understand their alien tongue, I knew that they needed some meaning in their life. And so I decided to introduce them to the wonderful world of gambling. Now, I had a lot of experience teaching newcomers about this stuff because of the after-school programs we run in the slot machine parlor, but I had to skip the lesson about cleaning the dog traps because they didn't have any dog traps in their spacecraft. It seemed like even though their civilization was more advanced than ours, they were still a few years off from developing sophisticated dog traps.
Okay, just respectfully, can we move on from the dog traps?
Spiffy, I think if Georgina wants to talk about the dog traps, we should let her.
No, the hideous podcaster is right. I was getting way off track. Basically, I introduced them to gambling. Their civilization loved it. They elected me to be their leader. We went to war with various other galaxies, planets, really brutal stuff. And basically, after signing a treaty with the Grubulons, they dissolved the monarchy, and I was sent back to Earth. And basically, I've just been cleaning out the overflow in the dog traps that accumulated while I was gone on my intergalactic adventure.
Wow, that is one of the most remarkable stories I've ever heard. Not to sound skeptical, but did you take any kind of souvenirs or do you have any evidence about all these adventures?
Spiffy, that is not really in the spirit of the San Fernando Alien Con. We like to listen to each other, and we like to not judge. Okay?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Here, I got this. This is a medallion that they gave me for my work. Here, take this.
Okay, it looks like this looks to be a dog's paw.
That's what I thought too when they gave it to me, but it's a medallion. Don't you worry.
Whoa, Chismond, what the heck happened, man?
Oh, I dozed off and I had a nightmare.
What was the nightmare about? I have a knack for interpreting dreams.
I was at the dentist, but the dentist was my uncle, and the other dentist was my aunt, and the dental assistant was my cousin.
You will spend 3 years in federal prison.
Can we circle back to Georgina, some of your stories about when you were, part of this galactic empire or whatever? I mean, it sounds pretty amazing.
Well, I try not to let myself be defined by that. Like, yes, on the one hand, I was the emperor of a very successful galactic takeover, but on the other hand, the slot machine parlor is doing extremely well. It seems like the ages of our patrons are getting younger and younger, and the thing I love about these young gamblers is their tenacity. It's like they're waiting for me when I open, and they refuse to go home when it's time to close, and also the amount of dogs we're catching has just gone through the roof.
Spiffy, I mean, what Georgina has accomplished as a beautiful woman cannot be narrowed down to simply her extraterrestrial adventures.
Get your hand off my back, snide Clive. It's never gonna happen for you.
Okay, point taken.
Chismond, I'm curious what your experience with aliens is. Are you the cops?
No, I'm just
doing a podcast.
Okay, because after that dream, I'm scared I'm going to federal prison.
What would you be going to federal prison for?
I can just bump in here. It seems that alien enthusiasts are often unfairly targeted by law enforcement officials for simple things like sharing the good news of alien visits or stealing iPod Nanos. It's really a big problem in the community.
Speak for yourself. Everything I've done at my gambling parlor is completely above board, except for all the illegal stuff we do.
And I'm guessing that the illegal stuff that you do is the...
That's right, the dog traps and the underage gambling.
The only crime I ever committed was in high school. I stole the heart of the prom queen.
Oh, Chismond, you cutie pie.
You guys were dating, or
No, she was waiting on a transplant, and I went into the hospital and took it. But it's fine. They found another one for her.
Wow, that's...
Every once in a while, you just hear a story that really restores your faith in humanity. Leave a comment if you thought that story restored your faith in humanity, and maybe even in things beyond humanity, things like aliens. We're here at the San Fernando Alien Con.
What was
We're
that?
trying to bring decorum back to podcasting. I mean, where have we gone as a country that you can't even steal iPod Nanos or talk about aliens on podcasts?
You, not to be a contrarian, but you have done both of those things, and it seems like you haven't faced any repercussions for either of them.
Yeah, exactly. Chismond, you were saying something, I think?
Oh, yeah, I wanted to talk about my experience with the aliens. They are a lot of aliens at my work.
Okay, and where do you work, Chismond?
I work at the Costco in Los Feliz, and I think that a lot of my coworkers are secretly extraterrestrial beings in disguise as normal Costco workers and employees.
And how did you come across this information?
Well, I noticed that they were doing a lot of things that the humans wouldn't normally do. Like on Sundays when they do the free samples, I was eating a lot of the free samples, and they started yelling at me for eating a lot of the free samples. And I don't understand. They said it was for the customers, but the customers are in there to get food. Like, they're going to eat the food when they get home. They could even eat it in the store after they bought it if they wanted to. So why is it for them if they're already getting food?
Yes, and just a helpful tip, they actually don't give out free samples at the Apple Store. I learned that one the hard way.
Enough about your heinous crimes.
Another thing that I noticed was that two of my fellow employees, Brianna and Benjamin, they go into the supply closet and they make sounds that no human could possibly come up with through natural human vocal exercises, and I think that is definitive proof that they are, in fact, extraterrestrials.
And just to give us a kind of a mental picture, what kind of sounds were they making?
Enough, Snide. Let him finish.
It's actually kind of similar to some of the stuff they were saying.
But like another piece of evidence that I have is that the number of hot dogs that these people are eating is completely inhuman.
Oh, are they really chowing down on these dogs?
No, not at all. I mean, some of them don't even eat like one a day, and it's like they're $1.50. You should be eating as many of these things as possible.
Well, I think people probably have like health concerns. Maybe they don't like hot dogs.
It comes with a drink.
Yeah, I think maybe you haven't interacted with that many people. Like, these don't sound that inhuman of traits. I mean, what do you guys
Well,
think?
personally, I can't go into Costco anymore, but I'm inclined to believe Chismond. I believe that there are aliens who have infiltrated our society, and I don't think there's any way to get around it.
Okay, and what do you think, Georgie?
I think the way that I'm treated when I go to Costco is more inhuman than I was treated when I was tried for war crimes by the Flobulans.
I'm assuming that's one of the aliens that you subjugated as emperor.
Yes, and let me tell you, when you have to stand in line and wait for them to check your receipt for all the items in your cart, it is more inhuman than when they put the flobia worm in my head and the flobia worm ate my dreams.
Well, that's interesting because sometimes my flobia worm has impact on my dreams also. Spiffy, give me a high five.
No. Snide Clive, you are the most vile human being I've ever met.
Oh, and I once saw one of the coworkers do something bad to one of the chicken bakes.
Okay, just so I know, which Costco do you work at?
Corporate has moved me around a bunch because I keep trying to get videos of my coworkers being aliens on videotape.
Hello, it's Snide Clive in there.
Oh, goody, it's Professor Arnold. Welcome, Professor Arnold. We're very honored to have you here.
Yes, thank you, Snide. Thank you. It's a pleasure to meet all of you. I'm Professor Arnold, Department of Aleontology, UCLA.
Gloria Clovis abducted.
Spiffy Brumpkin, podcaster.
Chisman Fledgling, concerned about how I'm gonna get home from here.
Well, I apologize for my tardiness, but you see there was a mix-up at the university.
Oh, well, I hope everything's okay, Professor.
Well, you see, it was just a little mix-up with my office. I used to have a large office right in the middle of campus, and I was really known for my fantastic faculty parties I would throw. We would drink rum punch and smoke opium until the sun came up, at which point we would all fart in the same jar and write the year on it, and then at the next party we would open it up, kind of like an aromatic time capsule. But it turns out the university found out that aleontology is not a real discipline at all. I think they thought I was saying paleontology, and the registrar is not quite so good at hearing. And they demoted me down and moved me to a little shitbox on the edge of campus where buzzards circle overhead waiting for my eventual decay. But I will have my office again.
Who has your old office now?
It's the bastard Colin Runtgrave. He actually is a paleontologist, but I'm working on a plan right now to send a killer alien to his house to dismember him in front of his children.
That's a good move. I used to do that all the time when I was, Emperor of the Galaxies.
Oh, really, were you? Then which alien do you suggest I use?
I would probably use like a killer alien with a big gun.
Well, Georgina, you've passed my test. It seems you really were a galactic emperor.
Professor?
Yes, what is it, my sweaty friend?
Since you are the professor at the school, can you tell me if something's on my permanent record or not?
I haven't the slightest idea what you mean, my grease-stained friend.
Well, when I was in school, in like 6th grade, I started to think that some of my classmates might be aliens too. So I followed this one really big kid into the bathroom because I thought he was an alien. And the noises he was making in the stall were crazy and sounded like not a human. And when I busted in the door, I saw his big old butt.
Oh, well, it's nothing to be worried about, my good man. We've all been there a time or two around the block.
Yeah, dude, the important thing is just to go easy on yourself, not get beat up about it, and just kind of ditch any stolen electronics before the cops show up. That's pretty much what I always do.
I was just worried about my permanent record. I didn't say anything about electronics.
Okay, I'm sorry, man. The guilt is eating me alive.
Fagoozis.
What?
Oh, that's something that the flubby worm used to say. It means release your guilt and accept the flubby worm's eggs, or something to that effect. But I think it's helpful in your case.
Wow, Georgina, I didn't know you cared.
Stop looking at me.
Well, I've been on many podcasts in my day, usually in the nude, but there's a first time for everything, I guess. What questions do you have for me about aliens or aleontology?
I pretty much just had the one about my school personal record from when I saw that guy's big old butt.
I got nothing. I already seen it all.
I guess, what's your favorite type of alien?
My dear boy, you seem to not grasp what aleontology is all about. It's not about what type of alien is your favorite. It's really more about what kind of alien you prefer.
Okay, well, which kind of alien do you prefer?
Little green ones, of course.
Okay, well, how about just like because I'm new to this world. I'm just experiencing. This is my first time ever at the San Fernando Alien Con.
Good heavens, you're fucked.
Well, I mean, maybe you could just kind of give a background for like what aleontology is, like a kind of a beginner's summary.
Yes, okay, fine, I will try. Basically, aleontology was a major that I created at UCLA to host parties where we would do the fart in the jar thing. That was really all there is to it.
So, you don't really even know about any of the aliens and stuff?
I do know about aliens and stuff, extraterrestrials, so forth, but I'm really much more interested in the other thing. And now that my office is smaller, I'm worried my parties won't have the same allure, and thus the jars will be less varied in their aromatic qualities. So maybe we could all take turns calling the university to demand that I get my big office back.
That's not really in the spirit of the San Fernando Alien Con, mister.
Well, what should we do instead? I mean, We could probably find a jar in here if we looked hard enough.
Yeah, I mean, Georgina, would you want to go first by any chance?
I'm not farting in a damn jar, okay? I had to do enough of that for my imperial medical tests every year. Are we actually going to talk about any real alien stuff here? Because I could be back at the parlor right now. I'm sure the dog traps are filling up, and I've been thinking about cleaning them out all day.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but Snide Clive, I remember when I first heard you on the radio, you had a device where you could actually communicate with extraterrestrials. Do you still have that device with you?
Well, yes, Spiffy, I actually do, and I've made quite a few changes to it since then, so I think you're going to like the look of it.
Okay, just for my listeners who can't see, Snide Clive just pulled out a device that looks to be some kind of telephone with a bunch of iPod Nanos maybe glued to it. Snide Clive, I know you said that you got these from the Apple Store, but some of these obviously belong to people. I mean, the engraving on this one says, "Happy 8th birthday, Jerry." Where did you get all these?
Spiffy, genius is never understood in its time, and I had to source the iPod Nanos from various Apple stores, but also from child's birthday parties in the park. A lot of times they leave the presents completely unattended.
Okay, and you just take them?
I think we should see if we can contact some extraterrestrials.
What's it doing?
Well, right now it's actually sending out a signal into the universe to see if we can contact some of the extraterrestrial life forms that I've actually kind of developed a rapport with over the years.
Good, maybe we can learn some galactic strategies about how we can get my office back. Would you drop it, please? There's more important things in life than your office.
Well, tell that to my students. They love to drop by my office and see if the rumors about the jar thing were real. You should have seen the looks on their faces when they saw that it was very real.
Okay, guys, we are getting an incoming transmission. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, hello, who is this? Who am I speaking to?
Well, you're on with Snide Clive, the Minute Man, and we're broadcasting live from the San Fernando Alien Con.
Oh, yeah, Snide Clive, what's cracking in your neck of the woods there? Yeah, have you been following my advice about talking to the, freaky alien ladies?
Well, we don't really have to get into that now, but we wanted to ask you some questions about being an alien and stuff.
Because you're always, calling me? Yeah, asking me for advice about how to talk to the, ladies?
Nope. Just tell us about what it's like to be an alien.
Well, a little bit about me. This morning I went on a date with a lady. It was equal parts dancing, lovemaking, deep sea whale fishing.
Well, I remember this guy from his radio appearances. You're from Muncie, Indiana, right, sir?
Yeah.
No, he's an alien.
Are there good whale fishing spots near Muncie?
Uh-huh.
Oh, where are they?
The aquarium.
Oh, they got whales in the aquarium there?
Yeah, small ones. You just have to bring your own spear. It's a great date night spot.
Well, sign me up.
Oh, yeah. I can still charm the ladies, even over the phone. Yeah, even at the San Fernando Alien Con.
Mr. Alien, sir, it's me, Professor Arnold. Have you heard of me?
Can you be more specific?
I'm the chair of the Alientology department at UCLA.
Not ringing any bells.
I host the parties with the farts in the jar thing.
Oh my god, it's you? Oh my god, I read the profile on you in Lady Enthusiast Monthly.
Wait, there's a magazine called Lady Enthusiast? That's so strange.
Well, my point is this, good sir. Mr. Alien, you seem to have a lot of friends in academia based on your demeanor and your general swag.
Okay, wait. This is actually really bothering me, and it's really messed up that you said that. Who does everyone think has the most swag here?
That alien. I would say the alien as well.
Probably the alien or Joseph Drumwell.
Who's Joseph Drumwell, Chisman?
He's a character I created. His name is Joseph Drumwell, and he's really good at drumming.
Oh, cool.
Okay, wait, guys, wait a second. You guys are all saying that the alien has the most swag, okay? Well, take a look at me, okay? What about now? Yeah, shout out to the aliens. Yeah, gonna rap because I'm not scared of them. Yeah, because I'm turning my swag on. Oh, yeah. 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 So what do you guys think now that I've turned my swag on?
That was terrible.
What do you mean?
You've got absolutely no swag whatsoever. Given what I've heard from you just now, I would never invite you to one of my soirees, even if I did get my office back.
Guys, I mean, let's lay off him. I know Snide Clyde is a flawed guy, and that was one of the worst things I've ever heard. But I think it's safe to say that he has some swag somewhere, right?
Yeah. No. Absolutely no swag whatsoever. Yeah. If that was me, I would douse myself in gasoline. Yeah. And set myself ablaze. Yeah.
Okay, guys, can we just maybe cut me a little bit of a break? I don't know if I necessarily turned my swag on exactly as I was expecting. Can I get just one more chance, please?
Yes. Guys, come on. Let's just give Snide Clive one more chance, please. He invited us here. We're in his RV. Let's give him one more chance, okay?
Fine, but I better see some serious swag on display here.
Okay, let me just cue up another tasty beat. Yeah, it's 10% aliens, 20% skill. I love stealing iPod Nanos and I'll kill anyone who works at the Apple Store and tries to stop me. My father was a famous juggler. He used to juggle me and drop me. If I made contact with an alien, I'd play him Hamilton on a stolen iPod Nano. I always knew I was in for a drop when my dad had to practice for his juggling one-man show. It's 10% aliens that make me glad, 20% the memory of being dropped by my juggler dad.
Okay, we've heard enough.
So do you guys think I have swag now?
Wait, your dad was a famous juggler who used to juggle you and drop you?
He couldn't really have been more clear about that. Yeah, that is seriously messed up. Yeah, I have multiple different kids with multiple different ladies. Yeah, and I've never dropped any of them, even when I was juggling them.
Yeah, I think that maybe we were a little bit too hard on you, Snide Clive. What do you think, Joseph Drumwell?
Oh, you're asking the imaginary character you created?
Yeah.
Well, I think it was an inspiring tune indeed. Hear for Snide Clive the Minuteman.
Wow, thanks. Thanks, guys. Who is it?
It's the police, open up.
Oh, guys, don't open the door. Oh, nonsense. I bet they're here to tell me that my office has been reinstated.
Why would the police be here for that?
I'm going to open the door.
Wait, Professor Arnold, I don't think you should do that because the iPod Nano thing.
Nobody cares about stealing iPod Nanos anymore. They're out of style. It's about my office. Here, officer, come on in.
Yeah, I'm here checking out a tip about some stolen iPod Nanos.
You idiot. Hello, officer.
Hey, Georgina, committed any dog-related crimes recently?
I'll never tell.
Wait, do I know you from I don't somewhere? know, maybe. The name is Officer Joseph Drumwell.
Yeah, watch me nail this fucking solo. I'm gonna find those iPod Nanos like my life depends on it.
Oh my god, he's real.
Hey, is that Officer Drumwell I hear?
Pay no attention to that voice. It's not coming from anywhere.
Wait, I recognize that voice. That's the frequent caller on DJ Smooth Cheeks radio show, right? From Muncie, Indiana?
Yeah. I discuss various topics such as dental hygiene, mental health, the ladies, yeah, local politics, around Muncie,
Okay, I see what's going on here. Your voice is coming out of a device. It's like a phone covered with the stolen iPod Nanos I was looking for, huh? Is that what's going on here?
Yeah, it was a device created by a twisted madman. Yeah, because he thought it would help him talk to the ladies. It didn't. His name is Snide Clive.
Okay, that's it, Bozo. We're taking you downtown.
No, you cannot do that. I am a sovereign citizen, okay? Get your hands off me. Take these cuffs off immediately.
Save it for the judge, pal.
No, please, sir. My father was a famous juggler. I can get you tickets to any juggling show in the city.
Can you get tickets to the great juggler Franzo Kazulu?
Well, not him, of course. He was my father's rival. He's the greatest juggler around. But anyone else?
You're going down, kid. I'll leave you find people to it. Enjoy the rest of the San Fernando Alien Con.
Beam me up now, aliens! Beam me up now!
Wow, that did not go at all how I thought it would.
I mean, well, what are we supposed to do now? Snide Clive is gone.
I think we all learned a very important lesson here today. sometimes when we have problems in life, in this world of ours, we like to look to the stars, we like to look to other planets to answer them. But I think if we really look deep inside ourselves, we'll find a need to install dog traps around various businesses, even if we don't own them around the city. And I don't think we can really blame a person who does such a thing.
I was about to say something extremely similar, and I can't believe I got to meet Joseph Drumwell.
Yes, and I think this recreational vehicle would make for a fine office. I mean, there's plenty of jaw space in here.
Yeah, I guess and maybe we learned that it's bad to steal iPod Nanos, and sometimes keeping an open mind sometimes people are weird, and it's fine to see that and be a little combative. Yeah, I guess that's all. Anyone have anything else?
Yeah, you guys are my best friends in the world. And I'm sorry I was always talking about the ladies. It's kind of a serious problem with me.
Well, I mean that's fine. You seem like a good guy.
No, not really. I missed the birth of my grandson to be here, just because I thought that there was a slim chance that I'd be able to talk to a freaky, alien-obsessed lady. But it was just all of you guys. But I guess it's fine, because you're my best friends. But my son is extremely mad at me because I missed the birth of his child, and I wasn't really around much when he was growing up because I was chasing the ladies. Yeah.
And on that note, goodbye, everyone.
Okay, I was just about to say that, but yeah, goodbye.
Toodaloo.
Yep, we're all good. The episode's over, so
Bye.
yep. Thanks, Chismond. All right, actually, this time, bye.